guys, so this is July favorites, and I'm so glad that one of these video shooting sessions actually fell near the end of the month so that I could do a favorites video, because I really haven't been able to upkeep that, as you guys know. And I do know that a lot of people sort of prefer to watch hauls or favorites, and I'm so sorry, I just haven't had the time to be able to upkeep a lot of this stuff. So they've all been sort of just one product reviews, which hopefully have helped some of you, but I know the majority are just like, where the hell are the darn hauls, lady? And there's going to be a few coming. I'm still waiting for stuff from online, which just takes forever in Canada. Like the Sephora order, I must have ordered that a week ago. It hasn't even shipped from the border yet. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So that's going to take forever. So I might be able to split up a few hauls here and there. So anyways, let's get to July favorites. I don't want this to be, you know, like a freaking, well, I was going to say monologue, but they're all monologues, aren't they? Because it's not like I'm talking to you directly. Oh yeah, okay, whatever. So let us start with, what should we start with? Okay, you know what? Now that it's sort of summer and I'm getting a little bit of color, I want a little bit of help, and it's not quite, you know, like blistering hot all the time for me to start with the tan towels. So I just want that sort of gradual little bit, mostly on my legs and on my little belly there, because it needs a little bit of help. So I have been using the Perricone MD No Sun Tanner. Now this I mentioned last year because I got it in a huge summer gift bag. I think it was like a flat of $30, and they literally gave me like $400 worth of products, like full-size products, and this was one of them. And I was so shocked to find out when I looked at this online afterwards that this product is $68, and I literally got this and 5 bazillion other full-size products. And by 5 bazillion, I probably mean like 8. So I got this for free. And it is very, very gradual. It says here that he recommends, Dr. Perricone, recommends applying all over the body once a day for 7 to 14 days until the tan is achieved. So it's not like, you know, with a tan towel, I'm tanned. Like by the next day, I'm tanned, or even a couple hours, I'm tanned. This is a really, really gradual thing, which is what I wanted, because I'm still, you know, sort of pale-ish. I mean, I got some color on my arms, not that you can tell. So I really wanted something very, very gradual, and this is it. I love this product. Would I spend the money to actually purchase this myself? I don't know, maybe. You know, I still have half left. I only used it last summer a little bit, then I switched to tan towels, and now I'm using it this summer. So it lasted me 2 summers, just because I do use the 2 different products. And those are the only thing. I will not put any more effort into self-tanning. This, because it's so easy, and I just use it on my legs, and the tan towel because that is so bloody easy. Anything else with the loofahing and all that stuff, and then the moosing and the, forget it. I'm too old for that crap. Okay, so anyways, I really, really dig this. It has kind of a pina colada, no, like a coconutty, caramelly kind of scent, maybe more like a coconut. But it does turn into a little bit of a funkiness. I didn't notice that so much last year. This year I do notice a little bit. I don't think it's gone off because it's sealed. You can kind of lock it, and it doesn't smell like that right out of the gate. It smells still really fresh and coconutty, but then once it mixes with my skin and the melanin and all that sort of stuff. So I'm actually really, really digging this. I think I may. You know, once that runs out, I think I would probably use that as a staple right at the beginning of summer, so I'll probably will fork it out just because it lasts a couple of summers for me. So there's that. The next, okay, let's move on to the face. I don't wear any foundation, you know, unless it's like some sort of gala, which I don't really go to a lot of galas or regattas or something like that. So I don't wear foundation. I'm not wearing any foundation right now. All I'm using is This Works. You've heard me talk about this many times. I love it. Lisa Eldridge showed this on her channel, and then I was on a mad hunt to get this. This is almost done, but I did order like 3 or 4 at one time. So, and I just used it in the summer. It's tinted. It's a skincare product that's basically tinted. So it looks quite dark, but as you will see, it's sort of like a gel consistency. That's it. It gives you, you know, just that slightest, oh, this one's actually more tan on my actual hand. But it's not like super crazy orange or anything. It gives you a slight tint. It totally has a gourmand sort of like bakery, fresh sort of cinnamon bun, something, whatever. It's not really cinnamony, but very sort of bakery treats. It's gorgeous. I love it. It basically says an instant tinted skin perfector that hydrates and brightens. It's all natural, so it really, it doesn't have SPF, thank God. So it's got anti-inflammatory vitamin E, brightening vitamin C, as well as hyaluronic acid. So it really is more of a skincare product with a tiny bit of a tint. And it uses like a natural caramel color. So gorgeous. I love it. I can't rave enough about it. Again, that's all I'm wearing on my skin. It's fantastic. It gives you a beautiful glow and your skin looks so healthy. And it feels hydrated and super yummy delicious. Okay, the next thing would be bronzer. I'm using the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. You know, I use it with, sorry, I just used it. It's with Samantha Chapman's contour brush. You know, people were using the 10, I don't know, one of the MAC brushes. I couldn't use it. You would get little hairs all over it. I love Samantha Chapman's brushes for the summertime because I use mainly all cream products, or not mainly, but lots of them. And her brushes are phenomenal. In fact, I just ordered another set because I wanted a few backups, just because I'm using these so much in the summertime. So there's that. Oh my God, 6 minutes. All right. So for highlighter is the Rouge Bunny Rouge. This highlighter is so gorgeous. Yes. Does it look freaky ass dark? Yeah, of course it does. And you're like, what the heck? Why is she putting that? That's not really a highlighter. That looks more like a bronzer. No. Even though it's possibly a frosted glass. Look at that. Kapow, yo! Wow. Now that is some crazy, crazy highlighting. So really, that was way too much. I did that one little dollop. You would need a quarter of that and then blend that in, and it's beautiful, and it just stays on like nobody's business. Okay, so there's that. The next is eyeshadows. Okay, so I'm either doing one of two things. I am either doing a completely nude eye, like nude, where I will use this type of color here, which is Bear. Is it Bear? It's got to be Bear. By Stila. Right there. Like so. I'm using that. Or, this is my favorite, because now that I have a little bit of color, I can't go that white. I don't want like a white eyeshadow. I will use Laura Mercier's Sesame, which is this right there. It's a bone color. It goes beautiful with my type of skin tone that has a little bit of a tan. And it's cool toned. I don't know if you could say that something would be warm or cool when it's this pale, but as you can see, that's got sort of a grayish, cool toned undertone versus this, which is a very bright white. So you can see how white that is, and you can see that that has almost sort of like a grayish bone color. And that one's Sesame. So I put that all over the lid, and then I contour with, ta-da, Notorious. Because I don't want eyeshadow coloring. I don't want you to be able to see it. I just want to have some depth there and have kind of a completely naked eye with just a little bit of liner. And so I'm using those two. If I'm not doing that, I'm doing what I'm wearing today, which I've been doing all the time, which is Quite Natural. MAC Paintpot. Quite Natural for the base, using another one of Sam's brushes, her eye starter kit brush. That just all over with the same brush. Dang it, I wish I had the brush, but I am using Gilded Gold, which is that shade right there. On top of that, that's what I'm wearing today on my eye, and it's that. And it's quite sparkly, although it's not too crazy once it's on the eye. And all I do is I press that onto, because there will be quite a bit of fallout. So I just put that Quite Natural and then just push that into it, and then with a clean brush I'll just sort of, you know, blend on the crease. So those two different eyes, naked and then quite, you know, darky brown right there. So for my lashes, I am loving the Majolica lashes. My lashes extend elegantly. They have a few of these. and they have different words on them. So this is the one that says lashes, my lashes extend elegantly. Japanese brand. You can only get this in Japan, but you can get it at like Sasa and I'm sure on eBay and such. It's got a comb. This gives you false lashes. I swear to you, I've never experienced anything like that. I hadn't worn it since, you know, God knows when. I've got a few of them, so I opened up a new package for the summer. I probably hadn't used it for about a year or so, but when I have that naked eye, I want like lashes. So I was like, oh, I'll bring out the MJ, you know, my trusted MJ. I put that on and I was like, oh my God, why don't I use this every day? Why? Because it's bloody hard to get off, that's why. But it's worth it, and I do have the oil, the lash sort of remover by a different brand. I can't even remember. It's another Japanese brand. I've shown it many, many times in videos. So it is a bit hard to get off, but my God, do your lashes just look amazing and totally fake. So there's that. On top of that, because I need these things to just stick there when I'm sweating and, you know, schwitzing and all that sort of stuff. Lash Genius. Anastasia's Lash Genius. This sucker works, but mind you, I always wear a base. I use the base, then the mascara, and then this on top of it in the summer months. I don't need to use this all the time, but this stuff, it just coats your lashes and makes any mascara waterproof. So all the Dior shows and the things that you love that aren't waterproof, or the version that isn't waterproof, and you like it that way, but on the summer months you wish it was, this is so brilliant, and this actually really, really, really works. I've never ever had smudging. I totally did the test with my fresh mascara on one eye without Lash Genius and then one on the other. By the end of the day, well, not even the end of the day, in about 45 minutes, the other one was all over, completely pristine. So I can't rave enough about this. I've read on certain blogs that it didn't work for them. I don't know what the heck is going on, but it totally has always worked for me. So I suggest getting it at Sephora. That way, if it doesn't work for you, you can return it. So there's that. Oh my God, it's like a freaking sauna in here. My hair's falling as we speak. Blah. Okay, the next is the Nars Larger Than Life Long Wearing Waterproof Eyeliner. This is my eyeliner of choice for the summer. Not for the waterline, because it doesn't work on my waterline. For around encircling the eye, nothing beats this. In fact, what I love it for is when I upper tight line, because a lot of the times that upper tight line, when I blink, it starts to travel underneath. When I use this, even though it's brown, it hides the fleshy part of my eye enough so it gives more depth to the lashes. So I don't need it to be jet black, because the jet black of this smudges like crazy on me, but the bronze does not. So I don't know what the heck is going on, different formulation or what, but this one does not really move. But it doesn't work on the waterline, so I don't know. On the bottom waterline. On the upper it does. I mean, look how complex this is. It's so ridiculous. I have no idea. I've got the smallest eyes on the planet, and look how many different products work for different parts of it. The upper line, the lower lash line, then the upper waterline, then the lower water. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like 4 eyeliners, just... Anyway, so there's that. On my cheek, I'm using this Soft Peach. I believe that's what I've got on now. Daniel Sandler. Oh, no. I've got that on with my trusted Josie Marin that is now discontinued. Oh, I love it. I'm going to start crying, and then it's all good. So that is Soft Peach. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Just a very, very peachy, beautiful color. And then lastly, the 2 lip products. Okay, you know what? Why so glossy stain? I should almost stop even putting these, because you will be guaranteed that every single month this will be in it, bar none. It's been that way for a year and a half, and it will continue to be that way until I'm like 6 feet under. I swear to God, I live and love this stuff. If not, this color that you see here, I don't wear reds a lot. I don't know what it is. I used to only exclusively wear reds when I was growing up. I did that very like pale gothic white face with like red lip. But now I'm loving it only because of this one color. It's the Shiseido RD 514. I got it in a gift with purchase. I never would have discovered it, because I never would have bought this on my own. That color is the most gorgeous thing I have ever seen. It's so blood red without going too blue, without going too orange. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. So that's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. And I think that is it for the favorites. And woo, under 15 minutes. Okay. Oh, just over 15 minutes. Yikes. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well and you're enjoying your summer. And I will talk to you soon.